All right, so now I have this light right here. I'm going to move it. Why don't I see my control? Am I crazy? Oh, I'm in my camera. Click on this light, press S or press O. Oh, where's my control? Press L. Just trying to select my light. Oh, psh. See, yeah, that's what gets me with this program. That object mode sometimes. Oh, okay. So I have this here. I'll bring it a little bit closer. Bring it down some more. Let me get back inside of my camera. Now let's press render. Let's see if there's a way we can speed this up. So if I go over here to, I guess we could click off these two and that would speed it up. But let me go to physical, low, let's go to preview. So I went to sampling quality, preview. Okay, it's moving faster. All right. And what I did right there, so I click on this, sampling quality was on it was on low, which makes it, the higher it is, the cleaner the image. I'm not going to show you now, but if you were to put it on high, then you would not see as much noise. And what is noise? This is noise. So what it is the render refines it over and over and over again to get this to be like nice and smooth. Right now it's on a preview mode to give us like fast feedback. Um, So that's a bit strong for me, but let's add another light. So I have that light right here. And what I like to do is I like to click on it and I'll go to use temperature and make it a little bit more warmer. But the main thing for me, it's the intensity a bit. So I'll raise it. I'll do this. All right. Now check this out. I'm doing control click, made another one. R, rotate it. Let's do 90. All right. Let me get out this camera. E. It's over here. And if you don't want to see that camera, you can just click on this. I think you can still get inside it. Yes, you can. All right. So now I have this one. And what I'm going to do here is, I'll back it up just a touch. And you see how it's like, this is the midway and this is this? I'm going to do like the opposite. All right. Now let's see if we can see a difference. I mean, we definitely should see a difference. But yeah, we see where the warm one's hitting and we see where the cool one is, right? Now, let's say if I want like a little tiny light, like over here in the corner, all I got to do is go over here, get ourselves another PBR. And what I'm going to do is change the type because right now it's like facing, wait, I don't think this is Omni. Yeah, it's just facing this direction. So if I go here to area and I change it to Omni, it gives me like, well, Omni used to mean all directions. So maybe it's not Omni in this program. Hmm. Yeah, Omni in most programs. Wait, what did I just do? Did it do what I think it did? Yeah, Omni in other programs is like all directional, like a light bulb. But in this, I guess. I feel like there's a way to do that. Actually, let's try this. If I click on this and I go to, let's just go to light and see what happens. So if I go over here and now I do a render. Oddly enough, that is working. I think a lot of these just come in really overblown, so you just have to like turn down the intensity to get something decent going on. Okay. I'm gonna show you all how to make a bump map. And what that will do is that will give you what you call it? That'll give you like raised textures. Before I do that, I just want to see. I want to do one more with the HDRI, and I won't make it seen by camera. So let's play, see what we have here. Okay, it's coming together. When the lights are too strong, that's when you like don't see a lot of shadows. So this HDRI is probably too bright, but you know we can get different HDRIs to populate our scene. I just personally feel like this one's a bit yeah, strong. I'll do one more just to see, and then we'll go into the bump, and I'll end it there. Oh, and this right here, right now it's on 75, so I can click on this and make it 100%. Uh, one of these is supposed to be like full screen. Actually, clear. Yeah, this one right here, but it is on full size. Okay. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do one very, very last test just to see luminance, and I'll take this down from 100 to 75, and just to see the effect. Maybe it might make it softer, maybe it's not soft enough. But this is what it is. You have to go back and forth. You basically have to test this to see what looks correct. Yeah. So right now it's just like I just have a lot of lights that I think the intensity is a bit high, probably on all of them. So that's why I'm getting a lot of brightness and not a lot of shadows. So that's what you have to do. You have to go back and forth, render this. You look through here, you say, oh, okay, this light's too strong, this one's too low. And you're basically, yeah, just keep on refining until you get that correct look. I always suggest you do one light at a time, though. I think that's the best practice, in my opinion. All right, so let's do a bump map. And what that is this. I'm going to create materials, new node material, double click on it. Hope the node material is showing up. So a bump map would be this. So right now I want a 2D texture. I'm gonna go to, what is it? I'll just copy this. No, wait. I'll go here. I'll go to add surface. Add. I don't know why that wasn't clicking like that. And I don't see the update because there should be two of these. Let me start this over again. Create materials, new node material. Double click. This is right here. Add surface, BSDF. I want a 2D. Let's see. It's like a noise. Oh, that's what happened. Hmm. All right, I'll do this. I'll just click on this. I'll find this wood right here. So take this. Now to make it 2D, to make it a bump texture, it needs to be black and white. So I'll go over here. I'll type in color. Correct. Color. Ooh. Color. Color correction, right? So take this. I take the color from this, put it in here. Now we can see it. Now take down the saturation, which makes it black and white. And then if I put it over here in displacement, you can kind of see it changing. The look of this, it gets kind of bumpy. So if I go over here, let me see. No. And I can go over here, tap this, bump map. I can also take this color from here, put it in there, and take this and put it in displacement. And now we can see it getting kind of crumpling up. And that's due to the strength. So you see how I'm putting, maybe you can't see it, but the more strength I'm putting on this, the more it's bumping up. So
Professor, what does actually just a bump map do?
What'd you say?
So like I see how like it's adding more bumps, but like what does that like do to like the overall like 3D model?
It well, it just adds like bumpy details without having to model it. So let's see.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm probably doing a poor example of showing this, but if you take a picture and you turn it black and white, then the yeah, I'm not really gonna see it here. So let me just put it on the floor. So could not be strong enough, maybe. I'm gonna turn off this HDRI. So where's that? Sky. Take this. I'm just gonna click off of these. I'll just keep on that light. I might have to amplify it a bit more to see. I want it on the floor though. So this is node. Well, should just go on this, right? Which cube is this? Oh, it's this one right here. See, I got a lot of stuff going on. So this is where it gets weird for me, at least. with this program. Those lights should be off. I do not know why I'm not seeing anything. Let me do this. I'll select all of these. Do this. I'll click on this. Just make it overly bumpy. Yeah, so this is like the yeah, this is what you got to do. This is where, I mean, you know, when we're modeling, we're making something. Yo, I do not know. All right, let's just, let's ignore this bump tutorial because I'm not sure what I'm not doing correctly. Maybe it's normal. But yeah, if you were to do just basic materials, because as you can see clearly, this texturing, it's like it's okay, but yeah, I'm just better in other programs, I would say, that I prefer. But yeah, if you just do this the basic way and kind of, I guess, just demonstrate that you know. Okay, I wasn't that wrong. It's just orange because I have that this right here. But you know what I also do? Let's just make it even easier on ourselves and let's make a sunlight. So if I go get a infinite light, now check out how this works, right? I'll click on this light. Now this works like a daytime, you know, nighttime kind of thing. I mean, it works off of time. So what I mean by that is if I click on this and I go to, where is it? Actually, I don't know if this is that light. No, this isn't the one. It's sunlight. Yeah, that's the one. I wanted to go to sunlight. Now, if I click on sun, go to sun. Yeah, this is what it is. So this gives you, you can put like the time of day right now, 14. So let's make it like 8 o'clock, right? And if I press play, the texture is black and white. Why is that? Oh, let me stop you here. All right, so right now this texture is black and white, but here's the original color, right? So just to show you what we did, this is the output, right? So this is what we see. This is the color that came in. I mean, this is our diffuse one, which should be here. Yeah, because this should be the first diffuse. No, I mean, this should be the color that we see, and this is the bump. So we're seeing the color on the first one, then we're seeing the bump. And then, like, I guess with this, if we wanted to make it like glossy kind of, we can just click on this one. Instead of going to diffuse, we'll make this GGX. Click right here. So we'll let some of this through to make it like shinier. You know what I'm saying? So glossy. So now if I go back here, we kind of see it's a little bit brighter. If I press play, let's see what it looks like with some sunlight. All right. Okay. So it's looking like this. And just to end it off, because it's about 2, if I click on sun and I go to general and, well, I guess intensity is kind of like what it's going to be because it is the sun. It's like, can't really control that. I guess you can control the fall off a little bit. But, you would control that just by going through here and kind of clicking and, yeah, getting that right time of day that you like. And the very last thing I'll do, well, let me do this. I'll put on 2, so it's 2 o'clock now. And then, well, I'll just click on now. I will give you one high resolution render just so you know what it looks like for real. Right. So if I go to my render settings and then I go to physical and then I click off a preview and put it on high, this is how we're gonna get like the noise out of our image, and it's gonna take longer, but yeah, this is how it happens. And so just so you know, these things have gotten a lot faster. It used to be really slow to do these like test renders, so the technology's gotten faster, but yeah, you still gotta wait. And I got a fast computer, and it takes, well, I won't say this is slow at all because there's definitely renders that take like 30 minutes, you know, so this won't be that long. But yeah, see, it still hasn't even started up yet. And if you look right here, those other ones were taking like half a minute. This one's taking this, but this will be like super, like, you know, high resolution. So it'll take down the quality a bit. But the higher you take this, of course, the better it'll look. So you put it on high and everything's like done. Like when you're done, that's what you want to do. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while. So I'm gonna stop recording.